gave me wings. Mama gave me breath. Dad taught me to sing. Mama gave me roots. Daddy gave me wings. Mama gave me breath. Dad taught me to sing. Dad taught me to sing. Dad taught me to sing.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Many dangers, toils, and snares I have already come. 'Tis grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Living in the day to day, I sometimes push my dreams away, worried that the hours are running thin. But each time I walk away from me, there's a pull of who I used to be. That old familiar pang is coming through.
Joy, I see the joy, we all can feel it in this world. I feel the joy and I see the joy in this world. This is the place, this is the time. Come on, everyone, shine. I'm living love every day, spreading peace along the way. I'm living love every day. We're all spreading peace and love on the way, the right time, the right place. Come on, let it shine. I am the light. I am the light in this world. In this world, I am the light. I am the light in this world. In this world, right place, right time, let it shine. I am the light. I am the light in this world. In this world, we are the light. We are the light in this world. Yes, we are. This is the place. This is the time. Let it shine. Let it shine. This is the place. This is the time. Let it shine. Let it shine. Good morning, Columbine. This is one of my own songs, and I'm going to teach it to you. It's very simple and very quick, and you're going to have it in 2 seconds flat. It goes like this. They're just two little parts. Let's do it in the right key, shall we? Okay. I am, you are, we are love. I am, you are, we are love. Can you sing that with me? See how easy that is. Here we go. I am, you are, we are love. Perfect. One more time. I am, just like that. You are, we are love. Here's the second part. We are love. We are love. Love and only love. Sing that with me. We are love. We are love. Love and only love. One more time. We are love. We are love. Love and only love. Here we go. I am, you are, we are love. Sing it nice and big. I am, you are, we are love. We are love. Here we go. We are love. We are love. Love and only love. We are love. We are love. We are love. Love and only love. Here we go. I am, you are, we are love. I am, you are, we are love.
Thank you, Karen. Good morning and welcome to Unity Columbine Spiritual Center, where centered in God, we celebrate children, a world of harmony, peace, and abundance for all.
I hear them.
And they had summer camp this past week, so they are fired up. But let's go ahead and stand for our first joy song.
Oh, guess what? I think we did it. We'll do the second joy song. How about that? And then I'll come up with something else. I've been known to do that. Can we handle that? Lisa, can you do that? All right. All right. You've done this before, so we're going to sing, thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Sing, thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing. Okay, do it again. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Healing, this healing, this healing, healing day. This healing, this healing, healing day. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Again, thank you for this day. Thank you for my day. Thank you for this day. Today, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. Thank you for my day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day.
I'll go get them. They're coming. Oh my God.
We're just a little loud, but that's okay because we're shining our light.
Yay!
Yay. Oh, we have some new friends. Hi, guys. You can go. If everyone can go up as high as you can get so they can see you. Yeah, one step up. And we're still missing several of our summer camp kids, but we're so excited everybody is here. We did summer camp this week, you guys. It was so wonderful. And it was incredible, and it was fun, and it was just incredible. And the theme was ready, set,
Shine!
Yay!
so we are shining our light. And I just need you guys to say thank you with me to our adult counselors. Lauren, you can stand up. And Kay, oh my gosh. And we had 10 of us, and there's only 3 of us here this morning because people are all over the world. One of our counselors went to Japan, and people are just traveling, but we couldn't do it without them. So thank you, wherever Lauren went. Oh, she's down there. Thank you, Lauren, for all your work and dedication, and oh my gosh. And then our Kate, she's in high school, a senior this year. She put together a slideshow that's unbelievable, that you guys will get to see at some point. So thank you. So, and I think we're going to sing a couple songs for you, and I think I'll just give the mic right here. Okay.
Shine, shine in the sky out, so the world can see.
now let's bless out our children. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. We see the Christ you are.
You are the light, everybody. You are the light. You are the light. You are the light in this world. Even if you can't see the lyrics up there, I know you know it. You are the light. Sing with me. You are the light. You are the light in this world. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. One more time, just for all the kids. You are the light. You are the light. You are the light in this world. You are the light. You are the light. You are the light in this world. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. I like that for the kiddos anyway, don't you?
And now we segue into our prayer and meditation time with some meditative music from Karen and then a prayer and meditation from our prayer chaplain, Lena Perez.
Here we are in the perfect place and the perfect time. We're all showing up in this perfect place with an open mind. Anything can happen here. We all play a part. Welcome home. Here's your invitation to the center of the heart. Take a breath. Here we go. What's the plan? You and I, we don't have to know. One more breath. Now let's start. Here's your invitation to the center of the heart. Here we are in the perfect place, all about to pray, showing up in this perfect place. This is where we want to stay. Anything can happen here. We all play a part. Welcome home to the center of God's heart. Take my hand, I'm gonna take yours. Here we go. What's the plan? We don't have to know. Take a breath. Now let's start. to the center of the heart. Here's an invitation to the center of the heart.
Feel yourself firmly planted on this chair beneath you. Feel the earth beneath you supporting you in this moment, in this life. Notice your breath as you inhale with the earth beneath you. Allow that breath, that love energy of the earth to flow through your feet into your own heart space, becoming one with the love of the earth. And Great Spirit, we thank you for this moment to be together. We thank you for this moment to bring our hearts in unity. We're grateful for this moment to remember our own divinity. And we remember our beautiful blessings of life. And in our mind's eye, we call upon those blessings. We remember what they are. The beauty, the people, the places. We allow all of those images or feelings to swirl around us. And we say thank you. The biggest blessing that we have in this life is our own breath, our own life. We remember this gift of this life, the gift of our own breath. We are divine beings here with a unique purpose, and we are so grateful in this moment to remember and to know we are loved and we are love and we are grateful. Let us take a few moments to sit in the silence and to know and to feel and to remember our own beauty. Thank you. Thank you, Great Spirit. Amen.
Take my hand, I'll take yours. Tell me what's the plan, we don't have to know. With one more breath, we'll make a start. Now we all are, and we'll always be the center of the heart. Sing, sing a song, sing out loud, sing out strong, sing of good things, not bad. Sing of happy, don't you sing of sad. Sing a song. Make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. Sing a song. Let the whole wide world sing along. Sing of love there could be. Sing so you can live out loud for the whole world to hear and see. Sing a song. Make it simple to last your whole life long. Don't you worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just to sing, la 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 la. Sing, ooh, sing a song. Sing a song.
Thank you, Karen. It was beautiful.
There's an old Babylonian myth called the appointment in Samara. There's a wealthy merchant who sends his servant to the market to get supplies. And while the servant is at the market, he bumps into death. And he feels like he's really shaken, and he sees death, and he feels like death has given him a threatening gesture, and he goes running back to the merchant and says, I didn't get any of the supplies. I ran into death. There was a threatening gesture, and I'm really scared. Can I borrow your horse? I need to get out of here. And so the merchant, of course, says, yes, take my horse. And the servant, with a fury, goes and decides he's going to go to Samara. So the merchant goes to the market himself because he needed to get his supplies. And there he runs into death. And he sees her and he says, why did you give my servant such a threatening gesture? And she said, that wasn't a threatening gesture. That was a surprise. I was surprised to see him here. I have an appointment with him in Samara later. Many of us think we can outrun death. We don't think about death so much, but death has a lot to teach us about life. Death has so many lessons for us. Instead, we tend to cling. We tend to think that it doesn't affect us. We don't think about it until we're at death's doorstep. But we have so much disappointment. Life can give us so much disappointment if we don't accept that all things end, that everything ends, that there's a life cycle, there's a life and death to everything. None of us get out of here alive. And we can appreciate that we're all in the same boat, that we all experience this impermanence of life. It's a great Buddhist teaching that nothing lasts forever, that there's impermanence in absolutely everything. And death reminds us of this. It reminds us to appreciate life. Death can change our perspective. If we're able to embrace impermanence, we can appreciate life more fully. And so Frank Ostaseski is the author of this book, The 5 Invitations, with the subtitle, Discovering What Death Can Teach Us About Living Fully. It's a great book. It's filled with lots of stories and practices. These 5 invitations are really practices. They're not so good if you just hold them in theory. You have to practice them. And it's a practice that can help you live life more fully, more joyfully, more meaningfully. He says on page 19, impermanence is an essential truth woven into the very fabric of existence. It is inescapable, perfectly natural, and our most common companion. None of us can escape death. None of us can, in our human experience, escape loss. So not just death of the body, but loss of anything, the death of an identity, the death of a relationship, the death of a job, the death of lots of things end in our lives, but we tend to want to cling and hold on, and that's when we suffer. Because we're not allowing this natural flow that there is to life. There's a Japanese Zen word called, it's soji, and it translates into birth-death. Birth-death. And so our lives are this little dash, just this little dash between birth and death. And what do we want to do with this little bitty bit of time that we have, which is our lives? It can help us stay present knowing that this is all we've got. So make the most of it. Don't waste it. Rob Bell is a minister. He's out in California. Many of you have probably heard of him. He's got books out. He does a lot of videos. And I recently watched a video that he did called The Introduction to Joy. Anybody see that? Maybe a couple of you. So he's such a great speaker and funny. It's about an hour and a half. I totally recommend it if you want to spend some time listening to him talk about the joy and what it entails. But he talks about the book of Ecclesiastes. And in that book, in the first chapter, it says, vanities of vanities. All is vanity. And vanity is a word that comes from a Hebrew root word hebel, meaning vapor. All is vapor. All is vanity. All is, and don't worry, this is just water. This is just water. Life is just that. He does that a few times. That's it. That's all you get. That's that little dash. That's your life. Do you see it? It's gone. So we want to really appreciate that vapor of life that we have, that little dash of life that we have. So don't wait to appreciate it. Don't wait to enjoy it. Don't wait to live your passion. Don't wait to live a life that you would truly love living. Don't wait to say I love you to someone. Don't wait to forgive someone. Just don't wait, because we never know when our dash will run out. We never know when it will be our last breath. We never know when the last drop of that vapor will drop to the ground. We don't know. So don't wait to live it fully. There's such synchronicity in this book. I was part of a weekly group that Martha Creek facilitated of ministers, where we would share best practices and share what's going on in our ministries. And in December, Martha told all of us, when things are chaotic, and things have been really chaotic the last 3 years, she goes, I like to get back to basics. And one of the basics for me is this book, The 5 Invitations. We have a few in the bookstore, by the way. But this is one of the basics, and she says she has used this book many times when things are chaotic. To get back to, what is life all about? What is life here to teach me? How can I live my life more fully? And one of the invitations in this is don't wait. So she recommended this book late December. And I looked it up on Amazon because I was going to purchase it. And I always look at the user reviews when I'm going to buy something. I always look at the user reviews. And the very first user review was written by a woman who had just made her transition, part of our community. Her name's Joanne Kelly. And I knew I had to buy this book. I knew it was synchronicity that this book would come into my awareness, that Joanne had just passed, that she was filled with joy right before passing, excited about life and excited about things that she was going to experience. And then this book comes along. And what did I say? Oh, I can't do it now. I'm going to wait. Don't wait. And I was going to use it for a spring program, and then things got pretty chaotic, and I didn't do a spring program. And then I thought, well, I'll use it for fall program, and then things were still kind of chaotic. I'm like, I think I'll wait, and maybe I'll do it with something. Maybe next year we'll use this book. You see how we do? It's so easy to do that, to put things off. And then I looked at it again and said, don't wait. Like, oh, I'm waiting. What am I waiting for? The timing of this book is now. Joanne gave us an incredible gift with her review of this book. Martha Creek gave me an incredible gift by recommending this book. And so I invite all of you to take a look at, what can death teach us? What can impermanence teach us? We need to live in the present moment so that we don't miss out. Life is not in the past or in the future. It's right here, right now. And we need to embrace that. At most Zen meditation centers, there's a big wooden block. And one of the monks will take a mallet and pound on the block to call the students to come in for meditation. And on that block are written these words in black ink: "Be aware of the great matter of birth and death. Life passes swiftly. Wake up, wake up, do not waste this life." And I love that because over time, the mallet gets worn out because it's being hit on the wooden block. And over time, the words disappear and the block itself becomes the teaching. That nothing stays the same, that everything changes, everything is impermanent, everything moves. And we need to be reminded of that. It's only our clinging to things and wanting them to not change that makes us suffer. But life is about change. Frank Ostesky, okay, I struggle with his, I've listened to the pronunciation so many times. Ostesky says this on page 39: "When we relax the clinging to our treasured beliefs and ideas, soften our resistance to the blows of life, stop trying to manage the uncertainty, and hold ourselves more lightly, then we become a less solid thing, less of a fixed identity. And we're more joyful. We're more free. We're more able to just be and live our lives. And that can bring us hope. It can bring us hope when we're not so stuck on being just a certain way, this is who I am. Well, that's who you are in this right moment right now. But the next moment, maybe not. We need to allow ourselves that freedom to change. Frank talks about a hospital that he went to visit, and he was touring the hospital, and he heard Brahms' lullaby being played. And he asked one of the nurses, like, what's going on with this lullaby? And she said, "Oh, every time a baby is born in this hospital, we play that lullaby." And he said, "Even the difficult births?" And she said, "All births. All births, we play Brahms' lullaby to remind us that life anew is happening. Birth and death, death and birth. Always this continuous cycle. And we need that. We need that hope. We need that uplift for ourselves to know that there's new life, that there's always new life. Anytime something ends, it's because something else is being birthed. And so we're invited to don't wait. Life is too short to wait. It's too short to wait. We don't know when that dash will run out. Children get this a whole lot better than us adults. They're not so afraid. They tend to just go with the flow. Maybe not always, they stubbornness, but they go with the flow. They have fun. They're playful. They have hope. They're not stuck in this clinging to being a certain way. They're not so afraid of death like a lot of humans are. In fact, I was wondering how many people, what percentage, and it was 2020 article or research that said that only 42% of American adults are afraid of death. I was kind of surprised by that. I thought it would have been higher. But we're more afraid of the death of a loved one than death of ourselves. And it said women are more afraid of death than men. But the article went on to say maybe women are more willing to admit that they're afraid of it. I love that. That was good. But generally, children are less afraid of this. They allow more space to be, to Have fun. And so as Jeannie mentioned, there was summer camp this week, 25 kids, and Kate put together a slideshow, and I want to show it to you, share it with you right now.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Yeah, they're not waiting for anything to have fun, are they? Yeah, so sweet, so sweet. So Frank says this too about not waiting. Don't wait is an encouragement to step fully into life. Don't miss this moment waiting for the next one to arrive. Don't wait to act on what is most important. Don't get stuck in the hope for a better past or future. Be present. Be present. Any major life-changing event can offer us an opportunity to embrace our impermanence and face life with a new way of being. Excuse me. In 2008, when my brother passed away, my sisters, I have 4 sisters, and I started saying I love you to each other every time we hung up the phone or every time we saw each other. We had never done that before. It's not something we grew up with. It's not something my parents said to us as children. But that life-changing event brought out in us this knowing that nothing's permanent. Let people know how you feel about them. It's a beautiful way death can teach us this. It's a beautiful way how it can teach us this, to change our perspective, to get an idea of what is needed in the present moment. We don't want to wait till something awful happens to do that. Many people who are dying say that they no longer need their identities, that once they are able to release themselves of those identities that kept them enclosed or kept them being a certain way, that they felt like they were much bigger. They had a much bigger life. On the last class of my spiritual direction program, our teacher, our facilitator said, I want you to share, we're going to go through everybody and share one word that describes that person to you. And he went first. And he got to me and he said, big. I'm like, big. Oh, I try so hard to maintain my weight. Like, big. But then he went, later, I was like, big, really? Later he explained, he goes, Sue, I just see you as such a bigger presence than you even see yourself. That you're not holding back, that you're not, yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Like, go large, go big or go home, right? That phrase that we hear. On Friday, Kevin and I watched Jerry and Marge Go Large. Anyone see that movie? It was cute, it was heartwarming. It's like, you know, after all the movies that are out there with a lot of violence and action, this was just so sweet. It's about a couple who it's based on a true story. It's Jerry and Marge Selby, and Jerry has just been kind of forced into retirement. And he's in Michigan, they live in Michigan in a small town, Everett. And he works at the Kellogg's plant. And he's forced out of his work, and he's worked there like 42 years or 46 years or something, a long time, doesn't like change, lived in the same house, married to his wife for 40-something years, and he doesn't know what to do with himself now that he's retired. Until he's a math whiz. He figures out a way to beat the lottery, to win at the lottery, legally. And it's true. I mean, it's called windfall. It's no longer around anymore. But he finds a way to win the lottery, and he starts winning the lottery. And his wife is like, Marge is like, yeah, let's do this. Like, they're excited again about life. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. And he brings in, and it's just not for himself. He's a very modest person, but he brings in the whole town. The town had been dying. And he brings in the town to pool their money, and they start winning a lot more, and to revitalize their town, to bring back the jazz festival that was so important to them, to open shops again, to bring back tourism. He does it this is how we help each other. They ended up winning $27 million before the game was shut down. Because this, you know, and they shut it down in Michigan. They were driving to Massachusetts to play because it was the only state that still had it for 9 years. 9 years buying lots and lots of tickets and then counting them all. And Anyway, I recommend the movie because it's really cute, but it's, go large, go big. Don't wait to live your life until you're retired, or don't wait to live your life until you're on your deathbed and then you want to have all these regrets. Don't wait. Life is too short for that. So what have you been putting off? What needs to be said? What needs to be shared with people you love? What needs to be forgiven for yourself? It's an opportunity, if you take this invitation, to not wait, to live more fully into that life. Life is too short, and we never know when our dash is going to run out. I love in this first chapter, and I'm not going to even try to pronounce this person's name that wrote this. Whatever we have done with our lives makes us what we are when we die. And absolutely everything counts. So don't wait. Live your life fully, because you deserve that. Namaste. Peace be with you.
Oh, good, I found the microphone. That would be terrible, wouldn't it? This is a song of mine that I rewrote some of the lyrics today for Rev Sue's topic because I loved what she was saying. Do you ever wonder why you feel a little afraid and a little shy when you want to tell someone I love you? And you think that you'll just find another way and another day to make it happen for you. And then there's a time you think it'll be just fine to tell the ones you love I love you. And then someone's poem ends their rhyme, and you'd give anything if you could just have one more minute to say what you wanted to. But if you listen with your heart, trust your soul, your heart will show you the way through the hard times, help you to your heart will help you find the courage to live out loud and let your divine light shine. I've got to admit, I've heard people say, you sealed your fate, it's too late. Your dreams are never gonna come true. Well, I think our hearts and souls have different advice for me and you. Here's why, folks. 'Cause our hearts join forces with the divine. Give love, be loved, don't wait. We all have one heart, one mind. It's time to let your divine light shine. Listen with your heart. to go. Your heart will help you find the courage even to face being shy. Help you live out loud and let your divine light shine. Here's my favorite part. I hope you like it too. Your heart will speak the truth. Like God is whispering to me and you. You can hear it like a whisper on the rain. God is calling out our name. Listen with your heart. Trust your soul. Your heart will help you through tough times. Tell you don't wait till it's too late, and show you where and how to go. Our heart helps us find courage to live out loud and let that divine light show. Let your divine light show. Let it shine and grow. Listen, listen to your heart.
Karen Karsh, for those of you who do not already know. Thank you for taking us deep into our heart and soul with your music today. We greatly appreciate it. Let's say our purpose statement together. We commit to increasing our spiritual awareness, diversifying our community, manifesting our highest potential, and positively impacting the world. And we do that in many ways here at Columbine, and we as a community come together with our time, with our talents, with our treasure, with our amazing ideas and concepts. And this is the time in our service when we focus on the financial piece. So this is your time that you are invited to share of your treasure, and there are many ways to do it. You can give via text or online or during the service. And we always invite you, if you are giving another way as opposed to dropping an offering in today, just cover the offering bag with your hand and bless it as it passes by. Just give it a little bit of extra grace. And we thank you so much for all that you do, because everything that we do here relies on the resources that we pool together. You saw those children up here, and the camp happened because of what we all did together. And the rally a few weeks ago, and all the upcoming events, the book studies, everything here happens because we all come together. So thank you so much for that. Let's say our offering blessing. God's love has always met and will always meet all my needs. I give freely, I receive abundantly, and I am grateful. And while the ushers pass around those offering bags, let's wave to our online viewers. Hello there. We're glad that you're with us in spirit, whether it's now or later. You are an integral part of our community here, and thank you for joining us. something underground will be happening very soon. 1 week. And we are seeking some additional volunteers. So if you are a music lover and or just love to support some of the things that we have going on here, please speak with me or look in your weekly email update on Thursday afternoons. If you look back at Thursday, you'll see a link to volunteer. And of course, purchase tickets and invite other people to join you in that. Becoming the Voice of God is the women's retreat theme this year. And that's also coming up very quickly, August 4th and 5th. And we have quite a group already assembled for this. And if you would like to join, please, please do. Again, links are in your Thursday update email. Colorado Feeding Kids. I'd like to invite Kristen Longtine up to give us a little bit of an update and tell about her experience with Colorado Feeding Kids. Thank you, Kristen.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Kristen Longtine, and I had the good fortune of coming a few years ago to Colorado Feeding Kids. It was super fun, tons of tables, there's so much energy, we're packing all this stuff. This time around, and I think it's been maybe for the last year or so, we have these really convenient boxes for packing the food. So we're just throwing in some healthy, nutritious food for kids who need it. We have 34 adults signed up with 2 kids. We need like 90 people. We could really use your hands and your hearts coming together on August 12th from 9:30 to 11:30. Yep. 2 hours. We just need you guys for 2 hours. Also, we're at $7,300 collected for this event. We need $10,000. So if you guys have the opportunity, please donate. Bill's going to be at the table out before Foss Hall. If you guys could donate, we'd really appreciate it. This is a great opportunity to bring your presence. And I just lost my train of thought. Oh, kids. Oh, families. Okay, this is where I'm going. Okay, families. All right, great opportunity. You've got 2 kids. This is a great event for the kids to start getting involved in service events. We're hoping to get involved more regularly with the families doing some service projects. This would be a great kickoff event for that because kids, be throwing bags gently, hopefully in this box, nutritious bars. They'll want to take a break. That's fine. They can go outside. But what a great opportunity for the kids to come and the young families to see our community working together for something like this. So please, please, please consider joining us. Thank you. Yay.
Thank you, Kristen. And if you are making a love offering for Colorado Feeding Kids, please make the check out to Columbine, but then in the memo section, you can just write CFK, and we will know what that's for. The next thing that I want to tell you is that the deadline for tickets for Sound of Music is this week. So Pat Foss has been so diligent for years putting together these outings at the Boulder Dinner Theater. There are only 2 events left there before the Boulder Dinner Theater closes for good. And so Sound of Music is coming up. So please talk to Pat and or me or check your email update for the link. The Gathering of Singers. We're super excited about this. We're going to make a joy-filled noise together, directed by Laura Berman, our interim music coordinator. And of course, if you were here last week or any other time she's been here, you know what an amazing musician she is. So we're going to gather and we're going to sing once in August, September, and October as rehearsals, and then we're going to sing toward the end of October as a group. If you like to sing, no matter what level you are at, please come and join us. We love to sing together and create a joyful noise. I would like to invite Susan Crocker up now and Reverend Sue.
Okay, yeah, I'm on. Hi. So this wonderful woman came to us in January and said, I want to help. I want to support this community. I want to be your interim admin coordinator. And what a relief it was to have somebody that has been here a long time. How many years? 20-some.
Member for, let's see, 24 years?
24 years.
Oh,
And
24
she
years.
came when we had a lot of chaos going on and needed some help with admin and getting things organized and standardized, and she's just done an incredible job of doing all that. And she's also discerned that it's not her passion, YOU is, and so she is going to be focused on YOU. Come on up, Kate.
Sylvia, come on up. Sylvia's from Texas. We met her at Rally. Yeah, so she's visiting. Yeah, and Kevin, yeah.
So we wanted to honor Susan. She's going to be here still through the end of July, but we wanted to honor her and appreciate her in front of all of you, and what an incredible job she's done these last 6 months, 7 months, and just bless her for all that she's brought here and all that she continues to bring here, because she's still part of the community and will be.
Yes, thank you very much. It's been an honor to be here with all of you and help run the church. There's a lot that goes behind the scenes. Thank you. I'm going to still be around hanging out with these amazing souls. We'll be hitting you up for money later on in the year for more rallies. So thank you. And it's been such a pleasure working with Sue and Ann and the whole staff, and just everybody. And Jeannie, she's running around with the kids. So it's been a pleasure. So thank you all.
Yeah. Just a small token of our appreciation for the gardener in your heart.
Yeah.
And there is a whiteboard out there that says gratitude. So hint, hint, for today. And then next week there'll be cake.
Yeah.
Susan,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I just wanted to say a couple things about Susan. We just wanted to talk about, I don't know, we have a couple of our other YRUers are traveling right now, but we all just are like so inspired and love Susan so much. She's created such a great space for us, and just also she's taught us so much, but also empowered us to also find our own voices. And so Susan's amazing. We love Susan.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Don't want to cut you off. Thank you.
And since we know the questions are coming, well, now what? We have hired Laura Berman as our interim administrative coordinator. She will be in the office Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and she's going to be interim while our resource strategy team looks at the big picture and discerns what resources, staffing resources, do we really need? What kind of mix do we really need to be most efficient here at Columbine in running everything that we do here? So just wanted you to know that we've got it covered, we're in good shape, and we appreciate Susan and all that she's brought to us these last 20-some years, but especially these last 7 months. Thanks.
And who are prayer chaplains today? Brooke and Vicki, thank you so much. So if you have a prayer request or a celebration, please seek out one of them and find a quiet corner in here to have a prayer with them. They are expert at downloading spirit and sharing with you what you most need to hear. Thank you so much to all the prayer chaplains. And now let's sing our peace song.